Hey, good morning. My name's Matt Fuller. I'm a realtor here in San Francisco. One of the things that's always fascinated me about San Francisco is just sticking with one street and walking it from the beginning to the end and how much the neighborhoods will change along the way. So this morning we're going to do Divisadero Street from beginning to end. We're going to start down in the Marina and we'll end at the end of Divisadero, which is essentially Corona Heights, the Castro neighborhood. So hope you enjoy this tour of Divisadero Street from beginning to end. All right, we've just left the Marina neighborhood and we are now cruising through Cow Hollow. As you can see, we're headed up a fairly steep hill. As we leave Cow Hollow, we are going to enter the Pacific Heights neighborhood. We'll actually crest Divisadero here momentarily when we get to Divisadero and Broadway. So here we are at the top, headed through Pacific Heights, and as you can see, we are starting to head down Jackson Street, not named for my business partner, Britton Jackson. We'll stay in Pacific Heights for a few more blocks until we pass California Street, when it becomes Lower Pacific Heights. And as you can see, the streets change significantly from large single-family mansions to much more of a retail corridor with ground floor shops and stores and restaurants, and homes overhead. This is the Mount Zion campus of the UCSF hospital system here in San Francisco. And we're coming up on a crazy busy, always hard to navigate intersection, which is the intersection of Divisadero and Geary. I actually make it through this intersection in almost record time. And off to the right is actually a parking garage for Kaiser. Kaiser also has a large hospital medical facility presence in this neighborhood area as well. So we're now headed through the Western Addition. And as we pass Turk Street here, off to the right-hand side, what would be the west is going to be the NOPA neighborhood, and off to the left-hand side, what would be the east, is going to be the Alamo Square neighborhood. You might notice along the median, lots of planting and greenery that was put in the last couple of years to try and make Divisadero a slightly more pleasant looking street in this part of town. And we are coming up on Fell Street here, which is a major artery taking traffic out to the Sunset in a western direction. And the next cross street up is going to be Oak Street, which is again a major artery that takes traffic downtown. And now that we've passed Oak Street, over on our right-hand side is what would be considered the Haight Ashbury neighborhood, and then on the left-hand side would be Hayes Valley on a real estate map, but many people think of it as the Lower Haight neighborhood. And we are about to exit the busy part of Divisadero, and we're back to where it's a slightly quieter residential street, and this is actually the last block of Divisadero. Hope you've enjoyed the tour.